Hello, everybody. Welcome to Youth Online tonight, as we're here on YouTube. It's great to have you all here. Hope you're doing well. Say hi. I want to know who's around. So drop a comment in the chat. Say hello. Whoa. It's going off already. Look at that. Alicia with hello. Stacey and Cam, hello everybody, and to all the other viewers that are watching as well. It's awesome to be here, guys, and with all the current restrictions and things going on, unlike other live streams that we've done, coming live from my office rather than the other location that is still a secret to everybody, apart from those who have been hosting with me. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Hello to Talisha as well. And Azalea. Hello there. I love the use of characters, Talisha. I think that's what you'll call them. I've got no idea how you do that, but that is very creative. Oh, awesome. And Tilly, welcome. Everybody's here. How good. Keep it coming, guys. As you join in, say hello to each other as well. And then we'll get a chance to hang out in Zoom later on in the evening. But while other people are potentially joining, I've actually got a funny story from this week that has happened. So I was involved in what I'll refer to it as a shopping trolley pile-up. So as I was getting my groceries at the supermarket, at Woolworths to be precise, I was trying to leave and I had my bags in hand, ready to walk out, but being responsible as everyone should be, you wanting to keep your distance from other people. But it seemed that this time that I was leaving, it was the time that everybody else was leaving and arriving all from the same door. So we've got myself trying to leave. There's two ladies with shopping trolleys blocking the entrance because they were sanitizing them before handing them off to other people waiting to get trolleys. There are another three people trying to get through the sliding doors as you enter, as well as the trolley guy who brings all the trolleys inside with a whole line of about 10 to 15 trolleys inside that little airlock. So all of these people converging together at the same time, and we're all just standing there, not knowing quite what to do because it was all just too busy. And it's probably the most chaotic exit that I've had at a supermarket ever. It was quite an interesting time, really. A huge traffic jam indeed, Stacey. But it was okay. We made it. I'm home. Everyone was all good. There were no injuries. Yeah, which is good. That's the main thing. But I did get lots of food because maybe it's just me, maybe it's you guys too. But I've been finding this time at home has me snacking a fair bit. Because I'm a big eater anyway. I eat lots of food. But this week, for whatever reason, has just been too much. I've been not knowing what to do with myself. Just snacks here and everywhere. Like, what was it? Last night, I'd had my dinner. I'd cooked it all, eaten it. I'd even had snacks afterwards in another Zoom call that I had on. And it gets to 10 o'clock and I'm there woofing down. It was 5 bits of toast and a whole line of sausage rolls just before bed because I needed more. But Cam, the cornflakes. Did I get cornflakes? I did. It's actually funny that you mention it because if anybody doesn't know, I'm a huge cornflakes I eat lots of cornflakes, we'll put it that way. That is my go-to breakfast of choice. And I go through them fairly quickly. And only buy the jumbo boxes, like the really big 1 kilo packets. So to answer questions of how many, it was less than 10. but I did accidentally buy too many because I thought I'd run out, and it turns out I hadn't. So I ended up with 3 boxes of cornflakes in my pantry to work out to be almost 3 kilos worth, which I've almost finished now in the last, 2 weeks. But they're a good food. It's a good way to start the day. I love them. But you know what? Another thing that has started is spring this last week. How good for it being September and being spring, which will hopefully bring with it some nicer weather, which it did over the weekend. But unfortunately, as I'm hearing outside at the moment, it's not doing us many favours this evening with rain and the wind. But at least we're all home inside, nice and dry, nice and warm. It's a good spot to be. And I have, out of frame, the heating duct is in the roof above my chair. So I'm going to be so toasty right here compared to where else I was streaming from. Still a secret location, obviously, but it's a very comfy place. And I hope you guys are comfortable as well, because we are about to get stuck into tonight's segment, which is brought to you by Cam and Alicia in another episode of their Sibling Wars. And it's funny that I should be talking so much about food already, because their challenge, we'll say it's somewhat food-based. So while I'll get that ready for you guys to watch, I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure it's always fun from those guys. They have a great time together. We'll see if perhaps Cam can get a win tonight. Let us know what you think, maybe, as we go along. Who's going to win? Comment your answers in the chat, and we'll see if you're right. But without further ado, here is Sibling Wars.
Hi! So, today on Sibling Wars, we're playing egg roulette. We've bought the finest free-range eggs there is to buy. So, yeah. Welcome to Sibling Wars.
Okay, so you might be thinking, what is egg roulette? Well, egg roulette is, we have 12. 6 plus 6 is 12.
Quick maths.
And the original plan was to have 6 raw and 6 hard-boiled, but the hard-boiled ones didn't work out as we planned. So we only have 4 hard-boiled ones and 8 raw ones. So we're going to take it in turns, smashing them over our heads, and the first person to break 3 raw eggs over their head loses. Alright, cool. Alright, we're about to start, and one of the final rules is once you touch that egg, you have to use that egg. Alicia will go first.
Now I gotta use the egg I touched.
You gonna count it down, or are you just gonna...
It's gonna hurt.
Let's
go! Let's go!
We should probably say the eggs were in the fridge for about 3 days, so they're gonna be all cold.
Let's go!
It's either gonna be cold and wet or cold and hard. Alright. So that's 1 point for Alicia. I'm gonna go with this one. Alright. Should I just go forehead or top of the head?
Top!
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
That's not the top of your head. Oh!
That's one safe one for me. So, it's Alicia's turn again. I'm winning at the moment for once. It's nice. Please don't punch me in the head. How's it feel? Oh no. Tasty.
Yolk!
Yolk. Alright, I'm gonna go for this big. No, I'm not. I haven't touched it. I'm going to go for this one.
I'm supposed to shake it.
You gotta shake it to break it anyway. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck?
Oh yeah.
There's only one more safe egg. So my theory is Cameron's rigged it, because now there's only one safe egg. So there's no way I'm gonna win.
Yes. No way you're gonna win. Unless you pick the safe one now.
He's rigged.
Oh, okay. I wonder why. How's your night? Yes, I smell like eggs. Alright. I'm just gonna go for this one. I know it's gonna be raw, unless Cara lied when she said which ones were hard boiled and which ones weren't. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes.
How did you hit me?
What are we gonna do? Because we've both had 2 safe ones and 1 raw one. And we've still got 6 eggs here. We promised everyone a show. Looks like I got another safe one. So I'm winning again.
I have lost the game at my own expense.
Hold on, this one is also hard boiled. Did Cara just hard boil all of these eggs?
I'm so convinced. Wait.
Okay, it's a draw again.
What?
Oh, yuck. Yolk.
Is yolk good for the scalp?
I don't know. It stays there for a while. Go, Alicia. Over yourself this time. Alright, I've touched this one. I better go for this one. Ow.
Why did that not break?
Why did it not break the first time? It was really hard.
Were you holding it at the point?
No.
I think the last two. It's gonna be a draw.
We can...
Have we?
Pull yourself together, man. I can't go until she's pulled herself together. Alright, well, at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a draw. So,
Unless we've been lied to.
Unless we've been lied to again. This last one, we're just going to go on each other's heads. And if one of them's... if one... I think that hit the fan. Yep. So, we need to figure out a tiebreaker.
It smells like eggs.
We need to figure out a tiebreaker, and it's in my eye.
Is that bit yolky?
As you can see.
We can't.
So this is going to be the tiebreaker round. We've got one good drink, which is going to be water, and then one bad drink, which I think is going to be a bit too familiar for one of us. I'm going to pick first, so I'm going to take this one. Am I near it?
Which one are you going for? Alicia's or yours?
This one. Okay, and I believe this one is yours, Alicia. It's just in front of you.
No. There you go.
Yeah, cool. How are we gonna do this?
Can I smell it first?
No. Alright.
Where's the sauce? Why is it chunky?
I think I picked wrong.
Can I take a sip?
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
How's your water, Cameron?
Very, very Moroccan spicy. I really thought I was gonna win this one.
Never quit. If you stumble, get back up. What happened yesterday no longer matters. Today is another day, so get on track and move towards your dreams and goals. You can do it, Cam. I believe in you.
Oh, it's stuck to my head. Oh, that's chunky. How was your Morocco?
Why does it look like soup?
Do Did you have soup?
What?
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, that entered me.
You got a turkey stuff.
I did.
So how does it feel? What you say?
So I lost again. We're gonna have to start doing ones I can actually win. Maybe next time we can do a foot race.
Ah!
What? Is that like, what do you say?
That's actually gravy and lime juice.
This is gravy and lime juice.
Yep.
Did it have any Moroccan seasoning in it?
No.
Oh, that was the first cup you made. Oh. That explains why it was so thick. So I just drank gravy mixed with lime juice. I can honestly say, no. If I'm giving my honest opinion, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever tasted.
It might be nice to water it down.
No, I'm not going to try it again. I've definitely tasted worse things, and if you're going to try this at home, don't. But I'd probably give it about a 5.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, no, the gravy mixed well with what better than I expected. But I was drinking it expecting it to be Moroccan spice.
My hair's crunchy.
So I lost. Obviously, I've gotten used to that. So we sat here for about 5 minutes thinking of appropriate punishments for me to do, and none of them were very appropriate. So Alicia had the idea of rolling up some salami and putting some Vegemite in it and just making me eat it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use my hands or not. That's up to her once she finishes making these.
How many? 4.
Not 4. How about 3?
How about 3.5?
Just do 4. Okay.
20 minutes later.
So this is his appetizing little meal. Do you like how aesthetic I made it look? So he's just gonna eat that now.
Am I though?
Yeah, it was so on the best.
Am I though? Oh.
Wait, that was nothing. There was nothing on that knife. Hey! There you go. Enjoy!
How should I do this? Just one at a time? Like, yum.
Isn't it good?
I mean, it's not bad. They sort of cancel each other out. So it's just grease.
Do you want some onion?
No, I'll just eat all of these.
So we pulled the salami out of the fridge, right, guys? And you're like, yeah, it's all salami. Nope, there's a raw onion in the bag.
Oh, that was really Vegemite.
There was a big chunk of Vegemite on one of them. Go it. Would a chili be better than this?
Almost. It's just salt and grease. It's all I'm eating at the moment. Oh yeah, that was another Vegemite one. No, it's not spicy. It's salty. Like me.
Your eyes water.
A little bit. Not fully. So,
My hair feels like straw.
an honest review of that. I'd probably rather the gravy and lime juice.
Gordon Ramsay, get around my dinner.
Alicia's not a great cook.
Gordon Ramsay! He'd love it.
Purely because of how salty that was, it gets a 2. At least the gravy had some sort of something going for it. Like it had the juice and it was slightly thick. That was just salt and grease.
Maybe you should start winning.
Maybe you should stop rigging it.
How did I rig it?
Oh my god! Oh, I almost died. Alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Wowee. Poor Cam. Far out. Another loss in the sibling wars. Unlucky. And I'm sure that both of those things wouldn't have tasted very nice. With the salami and the Vegemite. with Cam saying that this is as close to real pain as it gets. Yeah, it looked like it. It's got you falling off your chair at the end. It must have been just that bad. But I hope you've recovered since then, because that could have taken quite the toll. But surprising, I would say, the lime juice and gravy getting a 5.5 out of 10. That's almost enough to get me to want to try it. Like, the keyword being almost. I'm still not going to do it because it doesn't sound or look very good. Yeah, how about that for a fun challenge? Just smacking eggs on each other's head. Oh, incredible. And I know I believe in Cam. Hopefully some of you guys believe in Cam as well, because we need to encourage him, I reckon, at the moment. Getting a bit down, low on morale, and probably doesn't see any way back from this one. Should there be further rounds, but I reckon he can do it. And I know, Cam, you think you can do it. We're going to make it happen. There we go. Another episode of Sibling Wars done and dusted. Hope you guys did enjoy that one. But that kind of leads us into our activity for tonight on Zoom a little bit, somewhat related. But I'm not going to give away any hints just yet. We're going to leave it as a surprise until you guys join the call, and then we'll all figure out what it is together, so no one is getting ahead of each other. And it's fun. I like making you wait. Leaving a bit of suspense in being one of the few people who know what is going on. But yeah, man, Alicia, I don't think you had to put it in the chat there. We know how bad the margin is here with the Sibling War scoring. Just rubbing salt in the wounds to be up 4-1. Far out. That's many points behind. There is still time. True that. The comeback is on. I'm excited to see what happens there. Now, as we're just getting ready, sorting things out for the Zoom call to be happening, I'm going to share exciting news from this week, in that I had a repairman come to my house because I've been having issues with the TV and the fact that it has no reception after the strong winds and power outage that we had a little while ago. But he came in, he did his job, he fixed it, and now we have a working TV, and it is so good. So props to that man. It was great to have him come in and fix that. So that's made things very nice at my place. But you know, the other thing that I've been really appreciating that is on TV at the moment is just sport in general. The footy's happening almost every night at the moment, it seems. It's like you can't get enough of it, really. But also soccer, because even though the season has finished in most of the big leagues that I follow, it's all of the countries playing against each other in the UEFA Nations League for any soccer fans. But for most of you who might not even care, that's okay. Because that tides me over until the next season starts, which is in another week. Because of how COVID interrupted the season, there's almost no gap, which is amazing. And loving the shout outs to the repair guy. I'll be sure to pass your congratulations or best wishes on to him, should I ever require his assistance again. But it's good that people are able to, still do their job like that, and come around and fix the things that need fixing. But there you go. Woo-hoo. Dropped me pen. There. My bad. A real mess there, aren't I? Oh. You know, something else that has been going on, or will be going on, is Father's Day this Sunday. I'm going to remind you all now so that I don't forget about it later on. and so that you guys hopefully don't forget about it later on while we're having some fun on Zoom. Yeah. Hopefully you get to spend some kind of time with your family. I'll be thinking about how you can treat your father on Sunday. No, it would be a little bit different to how you might normally do things, but be creative. It gives a good opportunity to try something new and love him, show your appreciation in all different ways, and even to just, with your regular family or other family members that you might be hanging around with, to show some love to them as well and enjoy a nice weekend together while you're all at home. I'm keen. I will definitely be on Zoom with my family as they are in Melbourne at the moment, which I'm looking forward to. Yes, but there you go. Now that I've told you guys that, while I've been remembering it, I will start the Zoom call because we're just about time for that. So let me just get it going. I will put the link in the chat for you all, but it will also then pop up on the screen at the end. So in case you miss it, you can look at the meeting ID and get the password and just jump right in there. And I'll be ready to let you all guys in so that we can get started on tonight's activity and just enjoy hanging out and catching up with each other. So there's the link for you all, and I'll leave you to it, and I'll catch you over in the Zoom call very shortly.